camp season continuing for you, just how rewarding is it for you guys to be able to give back to so many kids in the area?
Well, that's what camp season's about, right? We get our kids and our coaches out in front of the community, and the kids come and a chance to learn a little bit of soccer, have some fun, be competitive, get some exercise, and then hopefully get a few fans for our program as well.
You kind of mentioned, practice starts for you guys not too long from now. Just how excited are you to kind of get things going and just kind of get this blend of newcomers and veterans kind of gelling together?
Yeah, well, our kids report for summer 2, and they work with our strength and conditioning coaches since about around July 1st. And the NCAA doesn't allow us as coaches to have any coaching with them yet, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But we get them on July 30th will be our first official practice, and we've met the kids, we talk to the kids, we do some team building stuff, but we haven't been able to see them play soccer yet. So Tuesday becomes that day where everyone's happy right now, everyone's getting to know each other, they're learning how we do things through our captains that run practices for them, and then Tuesday it matters, it comes for real.
What were just some of the big things you saw from this group? You had spring ball. You had a spring game of sorts in the football stadium.
Yeah.
What were some of the big things you kind of saw from this group in spring ball?
Well, it was kind of interesting. Last year we had some injuries that happened in the summer with kids playing in the summer league, and they ended up missing the whole season. And they were critical players for our program, and we never really recovered from that. We competed well. Our kids gave the best effort, but we didn't get the results that we're accustomed to. So with the coaching staff, we all sat down and we decided, let's make some changes. So our spring was focused on adapting to a little bit of a different style, become better on the attack and creating multiple opportunities to score as opposed to always looking for the counterattack, which is kind of what's been our way of playing. And we ran into some struggles along the way because you're changing a lot, but it got better and better. And our last spring game was tremendous. The kids started to really see it. We started playing really well, and we ended up playing in the football stadium because of rain and things that made fields unplayable. And I think that's something we'd like to continue to do, get an exhibition game in the spring in the football stadium every year, because it was fun. Word got out. We had a great crowd, and the kids really enjoyed it. And we left our last spring competition feeling real positive and feeling confident about the changes that we're trying to implement. And we have 12 newcomers coming in, and they've been blending really well. Just kind of doing the weight room stuff with our strength coaches, and we're excited to get everybody out there next Tuesday and start to put things together.
How are you feeling about the schedule? Came out not too long ago. Another tough non-conference for you guys to kind of prepare for Sunbelt. How are you feeling about the schedule?
Well, I think we scaled it down just a little bit as far as fewer of the Power Fours, I guess we're calling them now. Last year we had a really difficult schedule, paid the price for it, and I think we have Kansas State coming here, which is a Big 12 school, which is one of the power programs. We open up with Little Rock, which is always a rivalry game, and we have Murray State coming in, who's a perennial NCAA tournament team for their conference, and we have 2 away games in the non-conference schedule. Western Kentucky, which is always a great matchup, and La Tech is back on the schedule, so we're trying to get them back in the game too.
Last question, brought a new coach on the staff. How you feel like he's just gelled with everybody so far since he's been here?
Yeah, well, Megan moved back into St. Louis, and we wanted to make sure that she needed what she needed. Sorry to see her go. She was a great goalkeeper for us and a great coach, and with that gives Callum, we hired Callum Langdell as an opportunity to help our goalkeepers, take them on a little bit further. Obviously he hasn't been able to work with them yet. We hired him after the spring, so and with the NCAA rules we really can't do anything until that Tuesday the 30th. So he's been putting together plans, had a chance to meet the players, and he's out here running camp, working hard with the little ones, and I think he's going to be a great fit.